Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. I got some college basketball matchups I'm gonna go over. Try to be quicker in this video. First matchup, we have Oakland Golden Grizzlies versus the Robert Morris Colonials. Oakland 8-15, 13-10 against the spread. Robert Morris 3-11, 4-8 against the spread. Oakland right now currently minus 1.5 point and a half favorite right there, with the over under sitting at 148. Oakland 6-3 against the spread, 4-1 against the spread when they're playing as a favorite, and they're obviously the favorite in this. Robert Morris 1-7 against the spread in their last 8. Robert Morris 0-8. They're on an 8-game losing streak right now. I mean, this is a very bad Robert Morris team. I'm taking Oakland minus 1.5. You should feel pretty good about that pick. Next matchup, we have the St. Bonaventure Bonnies versus the VCU Rams. St. Bonaventure Bonnies 10-2, really good team. VCU also a pretty good team, sitting at 14-4, 10-8 against the spread. VCU right now opened up as minus 3-point favorites, with the over-under sitting at 134.5. St. Bonaventure 6-2-1 against the spread in their last 9, 8-1 in their last 9 games straight up. I mean, this St. Bonaventure team is on a roll right now. VCU 2-6 against the spread in their last 8. It's not very. They haven't been able to cover their spread, even though there's 12-2 in their last 14 games. Man, they just haven't been able to cover the spread, and they're 3-point favorites. It's a tough one for me. Just knowing the stats and they haven't been able to cover the spread, I kind of like St. Bonaventure +3. If the line moves on this one, go ahead and take it. But +3 sounds like I'll take the points right there. And that's it for that matchup. Next matchup, we have Temple Owls versus the Cincinnati Bearcats. Two bad teams. Temple 4-7, 6-5 against the spread. Cincinnati 5-7, 3-9 against the spread. Cincy's opening up as 6.5-point favorites. The over/under sitting at 137. I mean, Temple 1-4 in their last 5 games. 0-8 against Cincinnati in their last 8 matchups. 1-6 in their last 7 on the road. I mean, this is a very bad Temple team. Cincinnati 4-16 against the spread in their last 20 games. 1-9 against the spread in their last 10 games at home. Man, it's really hard to say that they're going to beat them by 7 points here. Both these teams are bad. I might have to go Temple +6.5. I just think Cincinnati's not going to be able to cover that spread. It's too much. I'm going to take, Temple +6.5. I wouldn't really bet on this game, though. I'd stay away from it. Next matchup, we have the Tulane Green Waves versus the Central Florida Knights. Tulane 8-7, 9-6 against the spread. Central Florida 5-10, 7-8 against the spread. Tulane 5-point underdogs in this one, with the over/under sitting at 131.5. Tulane 4-1 against the spread in their last 5. 2-2 in their last 4. Just an okay team. Central Florida 4-2 against the spread in their last 6, but they're 2-9 in their last 11 straight up. This is a very bad Central Florida team. I don't think they can cover in this game. I like Tulane +5 here, and that's that pick. Next game, we have the UC Irvine Anteaters versus the UC Riverside Highlanders. UC Irvine 9-6, 8-6 against the spread. Then UC Riverside 8-4, 8-3-1 against the spread. UC Riverside opening up as 1-point underdogs in this one, with the over/under sitting at 123.5. UC Irvine 8-3 against the spread in their last 11. 8-2 straight up in their last 10 games. UC Riverside 5-1 against the spread in their last 6, 4-1 in their last 5. I mean, this is kind of a tough one for me. It was just a 1-point favorite right here. I think I'll take the +1 with UC Riverside in this one. Just don't really see too much. It's a flip of a coin, honestly, so you can go either way in that matchup. Next matchup, we have UC San Diego Tritons versus the Cal State Bakersfield Roadrunners. San Diego Tritons 4-5, 1-5 against the spread, very bad. Cal State 12-7, 9-6-1 against the spread. Cal State opening up as 9-point favorites, with the over/under sitting at 136.5. San Diego 1-6 against the spread in their last 7, 4-16 in their last 20. This is a very bad San Diego squad. Cal Bakersfield 6-3 against the spread in their last 9, pretty good. 6-1 in their last 7 at home. It's a home matchup. Just looking at the numbers, 9 points is a lot to lay on, the home team, but the San Diego team can't cover the spread. I think Cal State beats them by more than 9, just enough to cover. That's that pick right there. Last 3 matchups, we have Wisconsin-MIlwaukee Panthers versus the Wright State Raiders. Wisconsin-MIlwaukee 7-8, 8-7 against the spread. Wright State 15-4, 12-7 against the spread. Wright State opening up as 17.5-point favorites, with the over/under sitting at 144.5. I will say, I've been betting on Wright State all year. They have been covering everything. I mean, geez, they literally cover all their spread. It's crazy. I've won a lot of money with Wright State. Wisconsin-MIlwaukee 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 games. 2-6 straight up in their last 8. Not a very good Milwaukee team. Wright State 6-1 against the spread in their last 7. They can really cover. 7-0 win streak right now. 17.5 points is a lot, but I like Wright State in this one. I think they blow out this Wisconsin team. That's going to be it for that matchup. Next matchup, we have UAB versus Louisiana Tech. UAB 16-2, 10-5-2 against the spread. Louisiana Tech 15-6, 13-8 against the spread. UAB right now a better record, opening up as underdogs, +1.5, which I find pretty surprising. 4-1 against the spread in their last 5, 6-0 straight up. I mean, it's a good UAB team. Louisiana Tech 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 games, and they're on a little 4-1 in their last 5 straight up. These are both two good teams here, but UAB is the better team, and they're +1.5 right now. Man, I would lean UAB +1.5 and take that point right there. That's my pick. Last pick for this little video, we have the Denver Pioneers versus Western Illinois. Denver 2-13, 6-8 against the spread. Western Illinois 5-12, 9-6-1 against the spread. Two not so good teams. Western Illinois opening up as 6-point favorites, which they should. Denver 5-1 against the spread in their last 6. They've been covering, but they're 1 out of their last 1-13 in their last 14 games, and it's amazing that they're covering 5 of their last 6. That's unbelievable. Western Illinois 5-1 against the spread, 5-15 in their last 20. They're not much better, but man, I think I'm gonna have to go Denver +6 here. They have not won any games. Excuse me, but this 5-1 against the spread, I'm very intrigued with that number. So I think I'm gonna take Denver right there. If you want to get my best picks, my free picks, go over to sportsparlaypicks.com. Follow me on TikTok. TikTok is where I have the most action. I post my free plays on there, but my free parlay, teasers, and VIP picks are going to be on my website, which are all free. Those will have my best matchups. currently 4-0 on my teasers right now, and my VIP is really hot this week, and it's all free. Go ahead and hop on it. Support the channel. Love to feel the support and get the subscribers up, and just give these picks to you. Hopefully these picks help kind of sway you in a different direction. So yeah, that's it for this video. Appreciate it. Thank you.